talking with Ramon Walker. Where is your Garvey Lewis Award medallion?
It's in my room, on my dresser, laid out so I can see it. Opened up and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I'm glad to hear that because as a committee member, I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, why?
I think it's just like a huge accomplishment. I worked hard, and going through high school, nobody really knew who I was, and then my senior year, finishing, being the number one player regardless of class in the city is just, I think that's a big, achievement in my basketball career that I've had recently. So, I just like to look at it and reminisce about those moments, work that I put in.
How has your sophomore year at Houston been different so far than your freshman year?
Just being, my freshman year, being in those games, Sweet 16, playing a tournament, and just having that experience now, I know what the coach is asking for. I know what he expects when we get on the floor. I know how he comes into practice, have to be ready to practice every day. So I think just the experience part of it, just being ready for everything, I think that definitely is a big help.
Since this is your second year at Houston, you know the system, know what to expect. Have you begun teaching the freshmen about things that you went through last year?
Yeah, they're still adjusting to our system and stuff. So Terrence, Emmanuel, sometimes even Jairus, I'm talking to them, giving them pointers about, how we do things and just keeping them up to date, making sure they're transitioning well.
What did you work on this summer to get better?
I've been shooting a lot. I didn't shoot the ball. I don't think I shot the ball well last year. That's something I want to get better at. And then just being more aggressive. I feel like I played passive last year. It was just coming out aggressive, trusting my work.
Okay. You thought you played passive last year. There are a whole bunch of highlights of you diving on the floor for loose balls and all those things, but you thought you played passive last year. Why is that?
I feel like there were moments where, I could have been more aggressive, but I didn't. I deferred to one of my teammates, and I feel like just changing that mindset will help me in the long run.
When Houston recruited you when you were in high school, did you envision the success? The team is ranked third nationally preseason. Did you imagine that being possible when they recruited you?
Just hearing about them, being from Houston, and just seeing what Coach Sampson has really done with the program. I know what he expects. During my recruitment with Coach Kellen, he didn't tell me any lies. Like, everything he told me is exactly what it is. So just coming in, I knew what to expect. I knew how Coach Sam holds his players accountable, and just coming in ready to work.
One last thing, any message you have for Coug fans this season?
We're gonna get that night. We're gonna get that night.
Thank you, Ramon.
Yes, sir.